Hey guys, it's Mark and Adam with Hawkeye. Today we're here in sort of our Ignite capacity, which is our match promotion part of what Hawkeye does.
Yes.
Adam is the match director for that, and last season brought to us what was essentially a three-gun nation format for a significant portion of the events we put on last year. And I guess we got this big event coming up here at Forest Lake Sportsman's Club. Dates are
April 8th and 9th.
April 8th and 9th, which is the first Midwest Three-Gun Nation regional match.
Yes.
And we're hosting it at our favorite spot, Forest Lake Sportsman's Club. And what we want to talk about in this video is because I was sort of, I had some resistance to Three-Gun Nation, and I learned a lot about what it was, and more probably importantly what it wasn't last season, and found out that most of my resistance was, in my own head. So Adam is a pro card holder for Three Gun Nation, and I thought would be a good person to talk to us a little bit about what Three Gun Nation is. So shoot.
I guess what Three Gun Nation is to me is kind of the unifying body of what the genesis of the sport was. The sport kind of grew out of a bunch of independent matches that were moving in the same direction with their own local flavor.
Right.
And as Three Gun Nation really started picking up steam, really thrusting it onto the mainstream of the shooting sports as a mainstream athletic sport, they started to kind of condense everything down and put it into sort of a consensus of the rules and the format of what a three-gun match is and what the different divisions are.
Now, and they did that not without some resistance and controversy.
Well, I mean, the shooting sports are probably the biggest collection of Type A personalities you'll ever come across.
Right.
So yes, there definitely is. And probably always will be.
Yeah. So I'm still a card carrying USPSA member. I don't really do classifiers, stuff like that. I mostly keep my dues with them because, frankly, they promote the sports, and I'm for that. And so that's one good reason for the small fee of $25 to join Three Gun Nation. But then I found out this summer is what I really like is the ability to shoot against somebody in another state on the same. You can chase the guys who are local all year long, but you open that up to the much bigger format of the entire country, and you can see how you stack up with some pretty serious shooters.
Yeah, and it starts to really feel like a community of competition instead of a regionalized clique.
Right, exactly.
It's much larger,
and that's how the format is working going forward. So tell us a little bit more about what the club, regional, and pro series is.
Okay, well, the club series is what we're going to be doing this summer at our Ignite matches on the Wednesday nights. If it is Wednesday night, I'm pretty sure it will be. But the club series is basically a classifier system. It's very reminiscent of the IDPA postal match, what that used to be, back when we used envelopes and stamps. But it is a defined set of courses with exact dimensions that any club can replicate across the country. And then they submit their scores to the sanctioning body, Three Gun Nation,
right,
for national ranking.
Yep.
And so that's a good way to, like you're saying, kind of pace yourself against the rest of the country.
Yep.
And it is also a way to qualify for the Pro Series under the current rules, although it is probably the hard way to do it
right
at this point. The regional series is Three Gun Nation's answer to the major outlaw matches that we've gone to over the years. They hold about 5 a year in various parts of the country to put on their style of three gun, and usually they're 8 stages in a 2-day format. They run AM PM schedules. They're very fast-paced, and they're trying to do a good blend of everything. They're trying to do what you see on TV in the Bay matches, and they're also trying to do some terrain match type of stuff.
Cool.
The Pro Series, as it exists today, it's kind of a moving target. It changes all the time, but the Pro Series that I participated in last year and what it's going to be again this year is it's its own thing. It's made for TV in sort of a TV palatable format.
Right.
Preferably for someone who knows nothing about three gun. It's supposed to be in a format that somebody who knows nothing about the sport can follow and be entertained by.
Right.
And so that kind of spawned off of, I think the inspiration for it is American Ninja Warrior.
Okay.
They start with a group of 6 people, and they basically whittle it down to 2 people. Those people go on to participate at nationals,
Cool.
and if you get all the way through the prelims and everything at nationals, eventually you win a fairly substantial cash prize.
Cool. So let's talk real quick, and then we're gonna make a whole bunch of videos about this because I want to get into this deeper, and I don't want it to be like 20-minute, 30-minute epics. So getting involved with the club series, you go to 3gunnation.com. Sign your membership. It's a 1-year deal. You get your magazines and access to cool stuff.
$45 annual dues.
Yep. If you're local to us in Minnesota, then you can come to our matches at Hawkeye Ignite and do your classifiers. Otherwise, there's a listing on there, I believe, for all the clubs. You can do this throughout the country.
Yep.
And then the regional. We'll leave pros out for now. You work on your own pro card on your own. But the regionals we've got going on all over the country, including ours. Again, dates on that are
April 8th and 9th.
April 8th and 9th at Forest Lake Sportsman's Club. So that's one we're here promoting. We want to bring you out and really turn that into a huge deal because we'd love to have a 3Gun Nation regional series match in Minnesota for the foreseeable future. That's something that's one of our main goals of producing these videos.
It was very hard to bring them north of the Mason-Dixon line.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
We're hoping they stay for a long time.
So now that they're here, we want to blow that out. So you can go to Hawkeye Ignite to see our summer schedule, and also there'll be linkage on there for the 3Gun Nation match, or you can just go straight to 3Gun Nation and sign up for the regional here in Midwest, or really any of them, guys. I mean, this is across the country. We want you to be involved, but obviously we're here to promote the event that's in our back door. So.
Yep. I mean, I plan on participating in a few of the regional series matches. Our friends at Dissident Arms, Mike and Lan, are hosting one down in Texas.
Right on.
And then I also plan on competing at nationals in Virginia at VIRs.
Very cool. So we'll see you on the next one. We'll talk a little bit about scoring and some of the, maybe the gear and some of the finer parts of 3Gun Nation. Thanks so much, everybody.